Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Erica here from the Little Iguanas Children's Safety Foundation, and I am excited to welcome you to another tip of the week. We go live every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to share one actionable tip that you can take this week to introduce in your classroom or with your family. And if you want a text message reminder for when we're going live each Tuesday, you can text the word live to 844-385-7419, and we'll send you a text message reminder for when we're going live every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time for our tip of the week. So it is officially summer, warmer weather. We're getting out, we're enjoying, and we're traveling to new places near or far. And something that we're going to talk about today that is very important, whether you're traveling near or far, is buckling up, wearing your seatbelt. Every time that before the car starts moving, we're all going to click and wear our seatbelt. So wearing our seatbelt is a must. And I hope that all of us do it already, but it's important to remind our kiddos that whether we're traveling near or far, we need to buckle up. And I'm going to break it down for you right now, how to buckle up your seatbelt, how to talk to your kiddos about buckling up your seatbelt, but most importantly, why we're going to be buckling up our seatbelt. It not only saves lives, it reduces the risk of injury in the case of an accident or a crash. So whether you're going to the store or for a longer trip, whether you're going around the corner or on a long road trip, we need to wear our seatbelt every time because it could be the difference between a little bump and a serious injury. So let's break it down for our kids. 4 simple steps on how to wear our seatbelt. We are going to pull the strap from our shoulder, pull it down across our body to our hip. We want to make sure that it comes down straight across our body and it stays nice and snug. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to listen for that click sound, because that click makes sure that our seatbelt is securely fastened and we're ready for everyone to have our seatbelts on in the car and we're ready to go to our destination. So remember, you went too quick if you didn't hear the click. That click sound is the reminder that you're safely secured and your seatbelt is on. So you went too quick if you didn't hear the click. So remember to have your kids listen for that click. Third step, adjust your belt. We want to make sure that we're having our seatbelts on and we're sitting in the right place. The strap should sit in the middle of our chest. We are not going to tuck it behind our back. We're not going to put it weird around our neck or anything like that. We're going to put it straight across our chest. And why are we wearing our seatbelt? Well, we say in our Little Iguana stage shows and our in-classroom programs, we don't want to end up like mashed potatoes. So we want to make sure that we're wearing our seatbelts and that everything is cool in the back seat. We're not distracting the driver. We're not making noises or weird yelling or anything like that, or fighting maybe with our sibling. We're staying polite and respectful in the car with our seatbelts fastened, and we're not distracting the driver, making the car an unsafe place for us and an unsafe place for those that are traveling around us, whether other cars or pedestrians or anything like that. We want to make sure that the car and the area around the car is a safe place for all. So once you're buckled up, it's important that we're going to be wearing our seatbelt for the entire ride. So it's not just like, oh, we're at a red light, I'm going to take my seatbelt off. No, we're wearing our seatbelt the entire time. Even if you're parked in the car, we have to wait for the driver to say it's okay to take our seatbelts off. So we are never going to be just taking our seatbelt off without the driver's permission first. So let's start by explaining why seatbelts are important, because they keep us safe in the car. So if there's an accident, the seatbelt is going to hold us in place so that we don't get hurt. And it's important to demonstrate how to put your seatbelt on. You went too quick if you didn't hear that click. It's important to talk about putting the seatbelt into the seatbelt buckle so that we can hear that click sound and we know that we're secure in the car. Always lead by example. Kiddos are going to follow the adults around them. So if you don't have your seatbelt on, they are not going to think it's as important. So everyone in the car, we all need to have our seatbelts on before the car can start to move. Everyone here needs to hear that click before the car can start to move. So it's something that takes 5 seconds, but it could save a life. It could save so many lives. So we need to talk about wearing our seatbelt and not distracting the driver. And if you're thinking like, how am I going to start talking about this lesson? How am I going to introduce it? As you know, Lil Iguana has tons of educational music, videos, and resources to help teach this and our other 20 safety and well-being topics that we offer. So you can go open your phone, go online, and type in on YouTube, you can type in Lil Iguana Safety. All of our educational music will come up. We have a song, Buckle Up Your Seatbelt. You can stream it on any music platform. Our Lil Iguana and Friends Storytime podcast. You can listen to the kids, Lil Iguana and his friends buckling up their seatbelt and making sure they hear a click sound before the car starts to move. You could download any of our educational worksheets, get our Buckle Up or Distracting the Driver workbook. Any of those resources are available on the Lil Iguana website. And if you're a Safety Up member, remember all of those digital resources are included free of charge in your Safety Up digital all access membership. And if you're not a Safety Up member yet, you can use the word join, the code join, and you can get your first month for just $1 at safetyup.org. If you're looking for fun ways to introduce this lesson or to teach this lesson, you can always ask questions in our Raising Safe Kids Facebook group. We're there to help you introduce lessons, talk about those tough topics, and make them fun and memorable for kids. And we have a safety tip of the week every Tuesday, like I said. And if you want a reminder for when we go live on Tuesdays, you can text the word live to 844-385-7419. And if you want to catch the replay of this video, you can join us on our YouTube channel, Lil Iguana Safety. So remember, let's talk about buckling up our seatbelt, why it's important, and let's demonstrate putting on our seatbelts. Remember, everyone needs to have their seatbelt on in the car before the car can start to move. So remember, you went too quick if you didn't hear the click. I hope you have a great Tuesday and a great week reinforcing the lesson of buckle up your seatbelt.